I mean, the other interesting piece of this is, in addition to moving money, Switch is an AI thing, right? The idea
Yes.
is it incents the prediction of where best to deploy assets. So
Yes.
I'd love you to tell me about how that works. I mean, I always go to what Black and Veatch learned in Hawaii, which was, oh, it wasn't a solar incentive, it was EVs, because that, right? But the point is that there's a bunch of not just capital investment decisions, but operating decisions and batteries and trade-offs
Yeah.
that this, this is ultimately some smart global mechanism,
Yeah.
and so you need some distributed intelligence.
Yeah, you do, and the way that the whole new infrastructure, clean energy infrastructure, is going to work is that it's going to be very smart, and the whole energy and transportation world is going to be one. It's going to be all electric, all solar and wind, and batteries and so on. If you want to make an impact from an environmental point of view, from a social point of view, from a health point of view, then the question that you have to ask yourself is, where do I put my first dollar, my first $1 million? I mean, where can I make the biggest impact? And many times it's not obvious. I mean, you need data in order to do that. And where do you get the data? You get the data from the field. You get the data from the actual installations, from the actual cities, from the actual households or businesses where these basically infrastructure, the generation or batteries or EVs are, and it's not always obvious where you should put that first dollar or first $1 million, and so you need the data. So again, I'm excited about Switch because it makes that data available, right, to all the players, and it's very open and transparent about that, and it helps you with AI make the right decision for you, for the investor, if you want to make the biggest impact on health or on decarbonization or whatever, then where do I put my money? I base it on data. So I make a impact, I make a health return, and I also make a financial return based on data. And that's not obvious many times.